Hey everyone, it's VM Campos, Magic fan. I was just looking at my own intro and I'm like, wow, that was pretty cool. Sometimes I can do cool stuff and I'm kind of proud of that intro. I need to update it now to show footage of me getting to Diamond, because when I did that version 1 at the beginning of 2019, I had footage of getting up to Gold and that was amazing. And then eventually I got up to Platinum, so I put that into the footage. And then I've gotten up to Diamond now, so I need to redo that intro, change up a little bit about it, and specifically add the Diamond winnings on that. And there's just other things that I want to do for the new year. I want to do a best of, streaming highlight package, maybe. You probably know that I do a podcast about Magic. It's called Let's Enter the Arena. Go to your favorite podcasting apps and search for VM Campos and subscribe. I interview Magic players focused on Magic Arena, and every Friday is a new episode. So I've been doing, what is that now, 49 or 50 episodes or so, 48, 49, something like that. And therefore I need to do like a best of show, because I've recorded a lot of people. If you would like to be on the podcast, you just need to contact me, whisper to me, or go to my website, vmcampos.com. There's a contact form there, and we'll see about getting you on the podcast. So I'm just checking my stuff over here. This session seems to say 0, even though I clearly have been live. There we go, 4 minutes. And then this one over here, yep, that one's live there as well. Okay, so cool, everyone. How's everyone doing? Stream health looks good. I am going to do a little bit of playing. I'm going to get my dailies. Maybe nothing too special. Maybe I'll play the... let's switch over here, actually. Maybe the... I'll do the... Maybe I'll climb the ladder a little bit. So we have 20 creatures or 30 red or white. Okay, let's claim that white spells by doing I have this Boros, just kind of fun thing. I have too many decks here. I guess that's in not that what I thought. Okay, well, I haven't even tried this Boros Legion deck yet. It's one of the ones that comes built into Arena, so I'm going to give that a shot for a moment. I haven't even played with it. So what does everyone there in the chat think about the built-in decks that you get? I think they work okay, and if you're not playing on the real ladder, they'll work fine. And if you're playing against people that are new to the game, maybe they'll work pretty well. But let's see how this goes. So I'm just trying to get these dailies. Question to the chat. I do have music playing in the background besides the arena music. I wonder if people can hear it. So companions, Banneret, Lava Coil, fine. Turn 1 Banneret, turn 2 attacking with a 3/1. That will work. I'm battling MTZ. So the main idea is I'm just trying to get my daily 750 gold. I want that, and wouldn't you know it, I get teamed up with a mirror match. It's like sometimes this algorithm, I do not understand it. So next turn they could have some burn, or they can put in a creature. Probably burn. Yep, that's... There we go. And over here, does that have haste? That has mentor. Let's see about putting out that. Because if they bring out their giant, I'll have something to do with it. Instead of prison round, okay. Is this Magic Arena? Hey Nazar, welcome. Yes, this is Magic Arena, the latest and greatest way to play Magic the Gathering. Have you ever played Magic the Gathering in paper? This is the digital version. It's pretty amazing. So let's talk about Magic. I've been playing Magic Arena since the beta in April 2018, so I've been playing it over a year, and it's a really cool way to play, of course. So I highly recommend playing it. Is there any way to buy Gideon sample deck from 2017, or it's not? If we're talking about the sample deck, the 40 card one that you get free at the comic shops, no, there's not a very good way to, unless your comic shop gives it to you. You can go to eBay, but the problem with eBay is that it'll be more expensive. So you have to go to a local comic shop. Now, where are you actually in, what part of the world? Depending where you're at, it's a little easier or harder to get these decks. But it's supposed to be that if you are in a location that has a lot of comic shops and such, then you can get a lot of these free things, but then the problem is that not everywhere do you have access to that. There's always eBay if you want to buy things internationally. Now let me ask you, Nazar, thank you for visiting the YouTube. Are you a subscriber? Were you just searching for magic stuff? How did you come to the stream today? I really appreciate you coming to the stream. More people hanging out on the stream is very much appreciated, so thank you so much for coming over to the stream. Now we're going to move on here. This opponent is not a fun opponent, so let's go play with a fun opponent instead. I'm just trying to get the daily gold. See that I already got 10 out of 30. Let's try that again. It's no fun to be paired up. It's no fun for the algorithm to pair you up with a really bad deck. Warznaik Waspanaiti Gaming. Hello! Sorry if I said your name wrong. It's a very creative one. Let me just call you WWG. Is that acceptable if I call you something slightly more pronounceable for me? Sorry if I can't quite pronounce it. But thank you so much for visiting on the stream. We're trying to just do some dailies. Maybe I'll play the ladder. Maybe we'll talk about Magic in general. Maybe I'll do a crack a pack. Maybe I'll give away stuff. Actually, that's a good idea. I think I have some codes to give away. Let me just check my strategy here. This looks fine. So I think I have some codes to give away. Wizards of the Coast have given me some codes to give away. So if you're there in the chat, tell me what your favorite color is, your one favorite single color of Magic, and I'll send you an arena code to unlock some cool stuff. So everyone there in the chat, let me know, what's your favorite color in Magic and why? Ooh, that is totally gonna get killed because I don't need for them to get stronger. So next up, we will do an attack. After that, the blade, oops, they have another one of those, fine. That's a first strike, that gets +1/+1. They're obviously not going to block that, so let's become a 3/4. That Leafkin Druid art, I like it, it's pretty cool. It's like this tree elemental druid. Your favorite is white because you like it, but you don't have Magic Arena. Ah, you don't? Well, if you ever get Magic Arena, I will be glad to give you an access code. Ooh, that's a big one. And with that access code, you could then unlock some fun stuff. How do you currently play Magic? Paper Magic? Okay, so do we have anything good that we can do here? That needs 1, 2, 3, 4. That needs 8 in total. And that has double strike. Okay, let's take out this little one here. And then I have to wait because they have a big creature. Discard a land card, it deals 2 damage to any target. So let's see what happens. My opponent is Kenpachi, and they are playing Gruul, a Gruul deck, green and red. I'm playing Boros, which is red and white. And my opponent is also very slow. That's never fun. At least they're using up a lot of cards here. Finally, it's my turn. Okay, so I can bring out this 4/3 creature. And let's see what shenanigans the opponent will have. Guild Mage is not too worrisome. It's my favorite MTG set and a card. So I used to play Magic back in the 90s, and therefore my favorite set is from my youth, from nostalgia, from back in my time. There was a set called Ice Age, and Ice Age was my favorite. Ice Age was my favorite set from back in the day. It was themed around, an Ice Age. It was themed around snow and that sort of thing. So that's my favorite set from back in the day. I got back into Magic in 2017, Hour of Devastation. And so since 2017 to now, what I would say my favorite Magic set is Ixalan. I liked Ixalan and Rivals of Ixalan, that block. I liked it because it was, it had dinosaurs, it had vampires, pirates, It had beautiful art and amazing tribal. As for one card that is so difficult for me to decide, I just play a lot of Magic, and okay, I'll say it like this: one of my favorite cards from back when I played originally, because of my just for the nostalgia, I really liked this card called Adakar Unicorn, and it had amazing art by Quentin Hoover. So if you look up Adakar Unicorn, let me just mentor this little one right here. So Adakar Unicorn, it has one of the best art that I've ever seen that I really like. So I like that from back in the day. Modern times, it's hard for me to decide what card I like nowadays. But I like to create a lot of decks with cat cards. So I think Leonin War Leader is my favorite card from nowadays. Letters, yay, yay, welcome! I am getting rated with a party of 8. That is total cause to say letters, yay. Yay to letters, yay. Thank you so much. I'm simul streaming to both YouTube and Twitch. So if I'm talking to two different people, like who's he talking to? I don't see them in the chat. I'm simul streaming with some sort of dark magic that you can't comprehend, that I'm both on YouTube and Twitter at the same time. Anyway, how's everyone doing? It's a sunny San Diego Sunday for me. Not really Sunday. I mean, not really sunny, but it is Sunday, and it is San Diego. And I'm just trying to play a little bit of Magic. Cedric, how are you doing? We're having a party now. We got raided. We've got people chatting on Twitch and YouTube, and everything's all good. And let's see, what's my opponent up to over here? They got a 4/4 beast. I'll just attack with some fun stuff in the air. Right now I'm playing the just the plain old. Let's see, what does this one do again? As long as it's your turn, it has flying. Okay, fine. Let's jump in the air, do some pressuring in the air. Playing Historic. Now, did you play some Historic on Arena? Oh, yeah, on Arena, right? Because you did the raid. Thank you so much. So, yeah, Historic's really cool. I wish they had gone back all the way to Kaladesh. Come on, Wizards. Oh, no, the end raise, that's not a good one. I'm dead. GG to my opponent on that. So I wish they had gone back all the way to Kaladesh. You know, that would have been interesting to have that much of a historic card pool. They would have had to, of course, ban Thopter Smuggler's Copter, I guess. And I always hated playing against Bomat Courier. What is the deck? What is this deck? This is the pre-con deck that you get for free. It's like I haven't even played with it ever. I haven't tuned it. I barely know what's in it. So I'm just playing it to get my dailies. So I'm not playing too seriously just yet. They said they're getting that new format eventually, which goes back even further. Yeah, but you know, what is eventually? They could have, obviously I don't want to be a keyboard jockey and just say they should have done this, but it kind of feels like, you know, they could have. Kaladesh was already programmed in. Kaladesh, Aether Revolt, Amonkhet, Hour Devastation, Ixalan, and Forward. And I'm not going to second guess them. I think the company does a great job overall. I'm just going to say that you know, more magic is more good. Maybe it isn't the best idea to use a precon on the road to Mythic. Oh, okay, well, see, here's the funny thing. My stream title says Road to Mythic, but right now I was just playing this to get the dailies. Then I'll switch over to getting to Road to Mythic. Then you'll see a real power deck. Just one moment, because I don't have a Boros deck that I can play, so I'm just 3 damage to each opponent. So we'll get that later. You miss Amonkhet. You loved your horse tribal and cat tribal. You know what? What was a Crested Sun Mare, right? That was an amazing card once that got rolling, right? Crested Sun Mare. That just got so out of control, didn't it? Actually, I don't have enough for that yet, do I? Beautiful tapped land, as always. Okay. Yes, Crested Sunmare, the centerpiece of Black White Horse Tribal. Sounds cool. Everything's in the air. That's nice. Well, except for that. Whoops. Oh yeah, that goes in the air too. What am I doing? Which Planeswalker from these are your favorite? Sorin, Gideon, or Nissa? That's a really good question. Story-wise, I like Gideon. R.I.P. Rest in place, Kytheon. And Nissa, she's cool because she controls the lands and everything. And Sorin, I like Sorin a lot in my 5/6. I still don't have 6 freaking mana. What am I doing with my life? I like Sorin in the cards because I like Sorin, the one Sorin that lets you summon more vampires. So I like them all. So how's everyone's day so far? Having a nice time? Tap another target creature. Reading the card explains the card. I'm just having so much fun chatting with people that I'm not even reading my own cards. But again, this is not like the serious thing just yet. Aw, man, they're gonna kill my poor little flyer, I guess. How's everyone's day today? Any plans? Oh yeah, let's tap their attacker. That's a big ol' 6/6. But I get to tap it. And another land. Okay, finally I can do what I've been trying to do here. It's way too much mana. But I get to do that damage there, and then I send a 1/1 bird in the air. But oops, they have something to take care of it. They have that, yeah, that doesn't reach. You know, the photo shows you Mowu as a big old doggo, but it doesn't actually give your creature reach. Pro tip. Have I ever played D&D? Maybe like literally like 20 years ago, and probably very badly. I have not played recently. In the card club that I'm a part of, some of them play D&D. It's just that, yeah, I like the concept of it. It's a very cool game and all of that, but time-wise, I don't have the time, you know. I work 2 jobs, well, 2.5. I do the streaming stuff, I make videos, I play Magic on the side. Like, I don't have time for everything that I'd love to do, and there's so much cool stuff to do. So, I might if I had the time, but I don't quite have the time. What about everyone in the chat? Who, raise your hand if you have played Dungeons and Dragons in your life there in the chat. Let me know. Whoops, that's probably gonna do that. Okay. Gets +2, 3 damage to any target, you gain 3 life. That'll be forever until I get that online. But at least here I can bring out my challenger. And that lava coil. They seem to have all the answers. So I will borrow your creature for a moment. Nice. Your treasonous goblin went back and... Uh-oh, that's not good. That'll probably get hasted. I guess not. Okay, there's a lot of creatures adding up here. I need some removal. 3 damage to any target. I guess let's take out one of their creatures. And that's a Rhythm of the Wild. Nice. For them, not for me. And more lands over here. Can I get my big ol' creature yet? Not yet. Okay, I'm gonna build up a little bit of a board presence right here. Obviously, that Rhythm of the Wild is going to be amazing for them. Hopefully they don't get anything big. Well, that's not horrible, but you're gonna play for the first time with your friend in January. Very nice. And final land here. That'll be my Legion. That's a 5/5. What does it do again? When it dies, put a 1/1 counter on each white creature you control. Oh, that'll be amazing because I don't have any white creatures. Alright, it's coming very, very close. Who will win? What's their final card? Nothing. Okay, that's fine. That's... You may discard a card, draw a card. Okay. Probably won't have a combat trick here. Good. Land. Let's set ourselves up with a bunch of creatures. And I will hold back that. And I get to mentor that. Are the tables turning? Is VM Campos going to be able to pull a win out of the jaws of defeat? That's a big, big worm. Okay, I guess if they haste it... So I get to put 1/1s on all of that. That's one small comfort. Ooh, this will be perfect. Top deck that, so they just have one blocker. And then we go for it. Boros Legion forever. So they have one huge worm, and I've got a lot of little creatures. Yay! Kenpachi, you are a worthy opponent, but my Boros tribe just kind of got it all working together, so cool. That probably will get me my dailies. Ooh, look at that, 1600 plus 1500 plus a booster pack. Cool. Very nice. Okay, well everyone, let's switch to the amazing cam. Well everyone, let's switch over to do something slightly different. I am going to open a booster pack of something. I have 2 boosters right here, and I'm gonna open them, but I need you to help me decide which of these boosters should I open. Now, not only do I play Magic adequately and open up, booster packs on Arena, I also open up boosters in real life. But not only do I open like Magic boosters, I open up like random card boosters and such, and that's what I have for today. I have 2 boosters of 2 things that are not Magic related, and you can help me figure out which one should I open up. So on the left or whatever, we've got Richard Corbin cards, and on the other side we've got Rowena cards. Now these are 2 fantasy and horror artists that are comic book creators and such with amazing art. I know Richard Corbin's art. I know Richard Corbin's art is amazing. I don't think I'm fully familiar with Rowena, but the cover looks cool. So let's open up one booster of one of these, comic book cards, and I need your help there in the chat. Which one should I open up? Should I open up the booster of